Hey everyone, I'm back in my kitchen and I saw this tag, Juicy Tuesday. I saw it through Juicy Tuesday because I subscribed to her. She was tagged by It's Jill Striff. I know that It's Jill Striff or Strife or however you say her name actually has a video on how to say her name, but I didn't get to watch that far. Juicy Tuesday, Teresa tagged everyone that watched her, and I don't love a whole lot of tags, but I really liked this one and kind of in a mood this morning, so I wanted to get this one down before I headed out for the day. So there are 15 questions and they all have to do with being on YouTube, watching YouTube, etc. And I have answered some of these before and some I have not talked about. And there's only 15 questions, but if there's something you've wanted to know about being on YouTube that I didn't hit on, as always, answer below. And I'm going on 5 hours of sleep, so if I start to not make sense, just flick the screen. No, just kidding. Okay, number one, what is the best thing that has happened from being on YouTube? Well, I've talked about that a lot. I've talked about that in my Being Thankful video, and obviously making my new friends. You know, I've never actually met any of you face to face. I've had the opportunity to talk to a handful on the phone, or even just commenting back and forth between YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. It's been a lot of fun, and having the opportunity to share ideas and run ideas past people and get input has been a great part of this. And I'm sure as many of you have the same experience, not everyone in my real life has the same obsession with makeup and beauty products that I do. So this is a nice outlet for me that I can do it here. The other really amazing thing about being on YouTube or making these videos is I don't have sisters. I have a younger brother who does not share my interest in makeup, but I have a sister-in-law, and I've always liked her, and we've always gotten along great, but I feel like I didn't tell, this will be discussed later on, but I didn't tell a lot of people, and I haven't told a lot of people that I made these videos, and I never told her, I didn't tell her till Thanksgiving, and I wasn't sure how well received it was going to be, and it turned into like the best thing that I could have ever done, because we have a new thing we like to talk about, and so I think if she's watching, I'm not going to say her name, but you know who you are because you're the only sister-in-law, the best sister-in-law I have. We've really kind of bonded, I feel, over this love of makeup, and it's been a lot of fun. And my niece, my oldest niece, is now fooling around with makeup with us, and we talk on the phone about it, and we've made her husband, my brother-in-law, go buy us stuff when he goes on business trips to other countries. So now I'm dragging the whole family into this, and we're having a blast. So that is really and truly, at the end of the day, the best thing about being on YouTube was this has actually made my immediate family and extended family a lot closer. So I'll leave it at that. The worst thing, my husband and children will say that the worst thing about me being on YouTube is that it does suck up a lot of my time. I'm a little obsessive compulsive, and so when I put up a new video, I will sit and look at every comment that comes in, and I want to read them as they come, and I can't wait to see what people have to say, and I want to answer back, or I sit and watch a lot of other people's videos, and there have been times when my husband has threatened to throw the laptop away. So I'm getting better about not living on the computer because, you know, that's not healthy. And another bad thing about being on YouTube is there's some loss of privacy, and I know that I signed up for this, but no buts. I know I signed up for this. But I think when you start this project, I don't think you really realize that there are some Looney Tunes out there and that you need to take some extra steps to maintain some privacy. So there are questions I can't answer, and details I can't reveal about my life. Nothing serious. I'm not like it's not like my husband's a spy for the CIA or anything, but in today's world, you do have to keep things a little more private than you maybe had to in years past. There is one other really bad thing, but that will be answered in number 12. Really the only bad thing will be answered in number 12. Okay, number 3. What's the best thing about being partner? Well, it's the tons of money I make. No, that is a huge misconception. I don't know about other people, but yeah, haven't gotten a check from YouTube yet. So clearly that's not why I'm doing this. The best thing about being partner is, for me, the longer videos. I know everyone's, I think, been able now, it used to be 10 minutes, now it's 15 minutes, but I guess I could babble as long as I have room on my memory card. I don't know. I wouldn't do that to you, but that is nice that I don't have to condense what I want to say, although some of you may hate it. And then the other really cool thing, I think, is, I'm referring to notes I write. Can you see that? Yeah. It's funny is it's PTA notepad from a seminar years back. Anyway, the other thing that's really cool about being a partner on YouTube is the cool banner. It's over there. On my channel page, I have a really cool banner, and then we shrunk it down and put it on somewhere. It'll be around in that corner next to my name, and Ashley made it for me. She's one of my subscribers, and she rocks, and I'm so grateful. And I need to send you something. I have an idea, but what's it like having many people from around the world know your opinion about stuff? Does it make you feel good? Well, yeah, I think it's awesome. It's like I've said before, it's like having 3,000 plus pen pals from all over the world, and I checked my demographics a couple days ago, and I have viewers in some really bizarre, not bizarre, but lesser known countries. So, like, let me think. I want to say no, not Yemen. I don't think there's anybody in Yemen watching. But, parts of the Middle East and smaller Eastern European countries, like Bulgaria, and I just think that's amazing that these people have the ability to understand a language that's not their own, because I can get by in Spanish, but I couldn't sit and watch a makeup channel in Spanish. I would get nothing. So, really impressed, and I think it's really, really neat. And I really wish I could meet all of y'all. Like, that would be the best thing ever on YouTube, but I don't think that's gonna happen. What inspired me to start making YouTube videos? Well, a couple of things. I got a really bad case of strep throat and was stuck in bed about a year and a half ago for about a week, and I just started fooling around on the laptop, found YouTube, and started watching beauty videos. I had no idea this world was out there. And so I started picking up some really good ideas from the girls that were making videos, and then I'd find myself in the cosmetic section of the drugstore or the grocery store and see a woman, about my age, looking and, like, which one? And I just couldn't stop myself from saying, oh, I heard, and I would never say from where, but I heard that that's supposed to be really good for XYZ, and I found myself doing it all the time. Not that I know better, but I'd heard from other people, and I just wanted to pass along the information I'd learned, because it saved me a lot of money and taught me a lot of things. And finally we were at Target, I think, and I ran into a friend, and for like, I don't know, an hour we were sitting in the cosmetic section helping her teenage daughter pick out makeup, and my husband was with me, and he said, why don't you just make YouTube videos? Why don't you just do what you're doing? And you're doing it anyway in person, random strangers, you might as well do it for YouTube. So that's kind of how it started. No, that's exactly how it started. How long does it take me to edit a video? Well, for a while I had no idea how to edit a video, as you can tell by watching some of my earlier videos. If I don't edit, it's just a matter of how long it takes to upload, which is forever. If I try to edit, it could take up to an hour. I don't have a MacBook or an iMac or anything. I'm using, what am I using? Windows Movie Maker. So it's fine, it's great, I'm not complaining, but it's for me a little more time consuming. What's the hardest thing about putting yourself out there on YouTube? It hasn't really been hard. I was prepared for mean comments, to be honest. I've really only had a handful, and some of them are funnier than mean, so just to be prepared for that to come. I hope it doesn't, but you have to be realistic, and not everybody's going to like me, and not everyone's going to be polite enough to just not watch. They're going to feel like they need to say something too, so that's the hardest thing, but it's not been hard. I mean, what videos by other YouTubers do you watch? Well, just go to my channel page. It lists everyone I've subscribed to, and if I'm subscribed, I'm watching them. So there you go. Do I have any regrets from making videos? No. I never. There are things in life in general that I would maybe do differently, but I'm not one of those people that looks back and thinks, oh, I should have, could have, would have. That's just not productive. So I try not to do something, I try to think about what I'm going to do before I do it so that I won't have that regret later. But for now, no regrets at all. I love it. It's fun. How often do you get recognized? Well, never. No. I don't think I have enough subscribers for this to really happen, but I have been recognized that I know of for sure once, and I think twice. One time I was at Ulta with my friend Katie, and the sales girl that was helping us kept looking at me funny, and she kept saying how familiar I looked, and I just said, well, maybe, you know, I have that face. And she goes, no, your voice sounds familiar. You just seem so familiar. And my friend Katie started cracking up because she knew, we had a pretty good idea that it was from YouTube. And I, just from some things the woman had said, and I was so embarrassed. Because I hadn't been telling people yet. And so I just flew out of there. Like, I just, I don't know. It's not embarrassing. It shouldn't be embarrassing, but sometimes you get some strange reactions. But the only time I've really been noticed was at my son's middle school. Like I said, I work front desk shift once a week, answer phones and kind of run errands and stuff, and there are 2 student aides that assist me. And they're 2 8th grade girls. They're adorable, and they are more into makeup than I am. And beautiful girls, but stunning girls without the makeup. But with the makeup, they look like beautiful 25-year-old girls. But anyway, one of them was looking at me, and she kept looking at me, and she goes, I know who you are. And I said, well, of course you know who I am. I see you every week. She goes, no, I know who you are. You're one of Nurse September favorites. So this was back in October. And I just about died. I mean, to be recognized at all was just kind of not something I was ready for yet. And to be recognized by a 13, 14-year-old girl that goes to school with my son was hysterical. So, that's been the only time I've been recognized that I know of. Would you rather gain 50,000 subscribers overnight if it meant losing all the YouTube videos you've made? No. I'm not doing this for subscribers. I mean, it's fun. Obviously, it's when you see your numbers go up, it makes you feel good. It's a concrete way of defining, of knowing that there's a group of people that like you in some way. So, of course, it's gratifying to see the numbers go up. But 50,000 subscribers, no. I don't even know if I want, I mean, I'll get into this further, but part of the reason that I love doing this is the interaction and commenting back and forth and being able to respond to what you have to say. And I don't know how I could do 50,000 subscribers. That would turn into a job, I think. So, no. How many people in your real life know you make YouTube videos? That's kind of why I'm doing this today. I have actually told, I don't think more than 10 people in my real life, excluding my immediate family. I didn't even tell my parents until right before Christmas. So, and then of course my mom and dad proceeded to tell my entire family. But, and hey Trace, one of my cousins is now a subscriber, so that's cool. But people that I've actually told, less than 10. However, it's funny, we always talk about the mean comments. Like I've said earlier and in previous videos, I don't really get mean comments. I have nice people that watch my videos, except for a few people that live in my town who, for some reason, I don't know, insecurity maybe, found out about the videos from somebody else and think it's fun to run around where we live in our little group and go, oh my God, do you see what she's doing? And I just think that's really kind of pathetic. So here's the deal, girls. Yes, I'm talking to you who live where I live. Whether you're watching me because you think this is the most ridiculous thing you've ever seen, and you think I'm crazy or whatever, or you're watching this because you like watching my videos, either way, you're watching my videos. And that counts on my channel views. And I guess in the long-term thing, YouTube keeps track of that, and that increases my popularity. So whether you hate me or you love me, you're still helping me out by watching my videos. So keep it going. I know that was kind of obnoxious, so to my regular viewers, I apologize, but it hurts. That hurts. Mean comments don't hurt my feelings. I don't know these people, but mean comments behind my back by people I know, by teachers at my son's school, by girls on PTA. Why? I mean, like I said, I don't walk around telling people I do this. I'm not hurting anybody. I'm not making any money doing this. I mean, not, you know, like I said, haven't gotten a check yet. So why me making videos would bother people in real life? What are some things that annoy you about YouTube? Generally, the setup for the subscription boxes, there are videos that I get from people I subscribe to that pop up in my subscription box that I just don't want to watch. Like maybe the topic doesn't have anything to do with anything I'm interested in, or I have watched it and it still pops up in my subscription box, and there's no way that I know of to get them out of my subscription box without having to sit and watch them. So that's annoying about YouTube. But about like being on YouTube, I really hate loved you, subbed, please sub back. What are we? Tag you, tag back? This is not playground recess. I appreciate the subs, but it doesn't work like that. I don't know. It's one thing if you've been a viewer for a while and you've been commenting on my videos and we've had that kind of interaction, and then you say, hey, you know, I've been watching your videos for a while and I started making my own. Would you check me out? Of course. I love that. I mean, we're supposed to help each other. But when complete strangers, I don't know. It's a pet peeve. As a viewer, what's really annoys me is when people don't respond to comments. Some of the big gurus, and I know they're busy and I know they get a lot of comments, but really, I mean, when you ask them a direct question and it's not something that they answered in the description box or in the video, and y'all know who they are, and they never answer back, it's like, why do you do this? I mean, I guess they just pop the video in and never think about it again. I don't know. Then maybe they should just disable comments if they're not interested. Really, they should disable comments if they're not interested in having interaction with viewers, because I don't get that. I don't get that. The other thing that really annoys me lately, I guess I'm in a mood. Sorry. Like I said, I'm tired, so I'm cranky. I hate sponsored videos. Oh my God. If I want to watch infomercials, I will stay up late at night and turn on an infomercial. They make me nuts, and you know, I have been approached a few times to review things, and I have declined every single one, mostly because it's not a product I've ever heard of or used, so it just seems artificial. Now, if Wet n Wild called me up and said, hey, we want to send you some stuff, well, I use their stuff, and y'all know I love their stuff, and if they want to send me some free stuff to review, that would be one thing, but I don't know. And you know, I guess excuse me, I have allergies. I guess that, you know, 1 or 2 videos once in a while wouldn't be horrible. But there's some girls lately that it's every single video. It's like gratuitous product placement, you know, in a movie. It just, it annoys me. Okay, done with the annoying things. Who are my favorite YouTubers? Well, it's hard to just narrow it down to one or a few. There's so many wonderful people, women. I am drawn to people that I think are smart, who are well-spoken, and who present their information really well. So based on that, and that's not to say that the people I don't mention aren't, but I mean, really, who do I like on YouTube? Everyone that I subscribe to. But the ones that stand out in a big way, NurberXO, loved her when I didn't know who she was. I mean, like, just watched her. Was completely captivated by just watching her mouth move. I mean, she is stunningly beautiful. I love the way she turns a phrase. I love the way she speaks. I love the way she connects her words. And I like that she's irreverent and a little sarcastic, and I don't understand why people get offended by that. If you don't like sarcasm, then don't watch, but I think it's funny. I love Pixie Woo because, frankly, anyone British I love because of that accent, but they're really masters at their craft, and I love watching their tutorials. I love watching when they're together and the sisters are talking. I love them. Lisa D1, I love one because, God, I wish I could shop in her bathroom just like once. But especially after her most recent haul. Holy haul. But she's a genuinely, I don't know her, like we have not hung out. None of us live near each other. We've talked on the phone. And she is really, the way she is on screen is the way she comes across on the phone. She's the real deal, as is Nur. They're really nice people. I mean, they're girls that if I knew them in real life, if they lived near me, I would want to hang out with them. So I really, really like Lisa, and I have a list. Lisa Eldridge, another Lisa, again, very well-spoken, very intelligent woman, easy on the eyes, which we have to admit we all enjoy. And again, a total, complete master, a true guru. I have learned so much from this woman. I've been watching her. She's one of the first people I subscribed to, and wow. That's all I have to say is wow. And I wish I knew more about her personal life because I'm nosy that way, but I like that she just focuses on the makeup too. I think that's nice. And then my last, most recent, no, there's two more. Michelle, 1218, Michelle, who took a little hiatus and came back. I like her. I just think she makes me smile. She does. That's, again, another smart girl. And she's a dog lover, so hello. Like, that's going to put you way up on my list. And then my last favorite is Gina Bina Weena 99. I think it's 99. Gina. She's, how do I put this? I like her for all the other reasons that I like all the other people. You know, she's smart, she's well-spoken, she's funny. I like, for me, I think I look a lot like her. We have very similar coloring, so it's helpful for me to watch somebody that, if it looks good on her, it's probably going to look okay on me. I like how she has a scientific approach to things. I learn a lot. I learn a lot about products. You can tell she puts a lot of thought into what she's doing, and I'm impressed. If I left somebody out, it's not because I don't like them, but this could go for hours. I mean, I love everybody. What's the funniest type of comment that you get? I have really funny viewers. You guys write some funny stuff. I, of course, completely blank right now. But the tongue-in-cheek comments about expressions that I make or phrases that I use crack me up. Anything about the dogs, you guys are hysterical. I love the why don't I have wrinkles? I don't know. I mean, I'm sure I'll get them. Just hang on. I mean, that's the part that makes me laugh. Like, I'm 37. I'm not 77. I mean, I'm in my 30s. I'm older than many of you. I'm younger than a lot of you too. I don't think 37-year-old women are supposed to have wrinkles, are we? I mean, I have like a couple, but if you get real close, you'll see them. But I love that. Why don't you have wrinkles? Well, why should I? I'm in my 30s. Maybe in another decade, I should have more? I don't know. So, this probably isn't nearly as short as I was hoping. I'm going to tag Nur because she hasn't made videos lately, and I know it's because she's really busy. She has a real life. She works and stuff, so doesn't have the same time that I do. But Nur, if you're running out of ideas, I tag you. And Lisa D1. I tag Nerber, I tag Lisa D1, I tag Michelle 1218. I would tag Pixie Woo and Lisa Eldridge, but they have no clue who I am, and they would never. They're too cool. I mean, they are. They're too cool to do this, so they don't do tags. No. Gina, you can do this. I'm sure there are anyone who's watching this. You know, I mean, I love, like I said, love to hear from everybody. So if you don't make videos, then I guess this wouldn't apply to you. But if you have questions, want to know something I didn't talk about, ask. And if I know the answer, I will answer it, as always. So thank you so much for watching, and I apologize if I came across a little too snotty, bitchy, I don't know. But like I said, I'm a little fired up about some recent stuff, about people that live around me, and just wanted to get that off my chest. So I'm done. I'll go back to my jolly happy self, and I will see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.